Nothing against France, but I feel a much closer connection to England than I do to France. And so I got to pull for England over France in this. 100%. English.
Well, I just like Tom
And
Aspinall.
you know what? I like, have you ever seen those English full breakfasts? If you were to delete the beans from it and add in like mushrooms or something tasty, it's a pretty good meal.
What about the blood sausage? You a big fan of the blood sausage? What about that ham that they don't cook all the way? It always looks raw. And
you
fatty.
gotta cook it a little bit. See, they have a little bit of fear in England over the I believe it's called the Maillard browning reaction.
Maillard reaction.
Yeah, they need a little more Maillard browning on their foods.
Someone explained this the other day, and I had never heard it before, but it's 100% right. The Blitz in World War II, London living under almost starving, because that's what Hitler was trying to do. He was trying to starve England out. You know, we were feeding them with shipping goods in. It changed the way that they eat to this day. Like they still eat like they're under the fucking Blitzkrieg. Like they still do. All their food looks like shit. Every time I look at a plate of British food, all of it. Every time I see a plate of British food, I'm telling you, that breakfast is disgusting.
That breakfast is not disgusting. As long as you cook the sausage enough, you cook the bacon enough, you cook the mushrooms.
They don't though. I've seen what they do. Like you're saying, oh, trust me, they have all the right ingredients. I could make a good meal of this. Yeah. I'm saying they don't though.
They don't cook it long enough is a thing. They don't brown their sausages sufficiently.
Grits. They don't eat biscuits.
Grits are the most boring food.
I've never seen them scramble an egg. I'm not saying they don't. I just don't see.
You've had grits. I've had grits.
I love grits.
They stink. They're not very flavorful.
They're delicious.
Maybe if you dump a fuck ton of Tabasco on it, you get a little bit of flavor.
A British food.
Yeah, I think that's when they like
eggs in a basket. I haven't heard of that.
Or eggs.
We call it toad in the hole in my house.
It's just toast with egg on it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you put a hole in the middle. If your wife loves you, it looks like a Valentine. And and then she uses a cookie cutter. And then the bread has an unhealthy amount of butter. I don't want to talk about it. I don't make it, so it's not my fault. And then I would call that top tier breakfast food.
It is. It's very tasty. Kyle's wrong here.
Show us a picture of that disgusting breakfast that British people
No,
eat.
show us a normal.
And then just show me. You don't even need to go hard in the paint. Just show me the IHOP or the Denny's Grand Slam special.
Don't
you
search
tell me
for
which you'd rather have. Would you
negative.
rather go into a nice little cafe in London, whatever they call them there, a little pub, and have yourself some fine English breakfast, or would you rather just swing on over to Denny's? Get a Grand Slam.
Look at that.
I'm gonna tell you right now that I don't want that blood sauce.
Get the
I don't like
beans.
sunny side
Oh,
eggs.
you're crazy
all that
as
ham
hell,
over
dude.
there is clearly undercooked and it's so fatty and disgusting looking.
This
I don't want those tomatoes. I don't want those beans. I don't want those mushrooms.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
What is that green stuff they're drinking?
Go back, Taylor.
That's a breakfast, baby.
Zach, go back one. What are the 3 hockey pucks on this plate?
Blood sausage.
Blood sausage. Now, I don't know how good blood sausage is, but every single thing on this plate looks fantastic.
Is that ham?
Other than the beans. The beans in a breakfast, beans for breakfast is fucking insane, and they should be made fun of for that. But every other thing on here, the mushrooms look good, the tomatoes. I'll eat the blood sausage. Those eggs could be done a little. Actually, no, they don't need to be done anymore because there's clearly bread on the side there.
Oh, bam. I was like, the lack of bread is a problem.
You can do a little sopping.
Zach, would you take this shit away? Stop it. You're ruining the conversation. The googly eyes on the tea, I think, add a lot to the meal.
I think every single... Kyle, what about this? Other than the beans, I am coming to the table. It's 100% fucking absurd to be eating bean. An apocalypse survivor. There's 7 ingredients here.
And they were the ones that we would ship over on Liberty ships. Probably it's nothing but preserved.
What about this other than the beans? Do you dislike
beans. All of it? I don't want a bite of that. All right. I will say this. That sausage, not the blood sausage, but the other one. I'd like to know what's in it. If you tell me there's nothing weird in there, there's no blood. It's probably pork, and if so, then I would eat those little sausages.
How about that ham above it?
I don't want that ham.
Well.
I don't want that ham. I don't want
probably is a qualifier that goes on all sausage.
Are you a shroom man, or are you
No.
like a?
No,
You don't like mushrooms?
I don't hate them, but I don't want them for breakfast in a big pile of sautéed mushrooms.
If they replaced all those beans with even more mushrooms, I would think this was the best breakfast ever.
Well, you just okay. Well, you know,
I don't know what blood sausage tastes like, so
this is
fair
worse
enough.
than your
I don't know
prostitution
that.
take.
No, it's pretty. It's pretty salient. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's a disgusting breakfast. Everyone knows it's a disgusting breakfast. Everyone.
It's not a disgusting breakfast. Shout out to my Brit boys. The only thing disgusting is eating a fucking 2-handful portion of beans at 7 a.m.
I bet they made those beans like a national. I can't remember what they call it. An
Beans?
essential item. I bet they made it an
Donald
essential
Trump?
item during World
That's
War
what it
II.
seems
that
like.
many beams.
Is it not? I assumed there were more beans under that tomato and under
It's
that.
all
piece of-
beans. It's all beans under it all. The eggs are on beans. The ham is on beans. It's a pound of canned
No.
Maybe I'm
Heinz beans.
underestimating the amount of beans.
I do
That's
not
the other
want
thing, but
beans
just quick,
in
like-
breakfast. That's a fucking ridiculous.
And here's another thing about the beans. It's not like they cooked beans, because I'm not anti-bean. I like beans, but
I
like
know you are.
but I cook them. These are canned
Mm-hmm.
beans. These are specifically Heinz canned beans. This is
Yeah.
Again leftover from World War II starvation era Britain. It's
Here's why I
100%.
like it. I feel like this meal is closer to the source than the American meal he was showing. Like whatever pancakes are, it is very processed. A
Mhm.
caveman wouldn't know what to do with a pancake. A caveman sees that tomato and he knows what's up. That ham.
I disagree.
Oh,
I think
you're
it-
so. Woody just hit a fucking home run with that take. The fact you can't see
What's
it
the difference
is
between a
ridiculous.
pancake and a tortilla, or those corn cakes that the
I
Native
don't see a
Americans made?
tortilla here. I see a delicious breakfast with a bunch of nonsense beans in the middle. You
This-
get rid of those beans. You get
This
rid of
is
those
all pretty
beans.
close
This is
to the
tasty
source.
as hell.
I
You
bet
don't think this is tasty as hell looking minus the beans?
Pancakes for breakfast predate beans for breakfast. I guarantee it.
Really? You think that something that
think?
had to be made pre-existed things that are just there?
Nah,
It's not
pancakes
like you
are
can
not
eat raw
Neanderthal
beans.
food.
You have to boil the beans for 3 fucking hours and then season and sauce them.
You
if you're
said it was
going to
right
do
out of
that.
a can.
The pancake. I'm talking about the origins of the meals. We're talking about ancient pancakes here, Taylor. We're in a cave, hot rocks, and ground wild flour and corn.
Zach
Little-
says pancakes were made by Iraqi Neanderthals 70,000 years ago. I
Told you,
stand
Taylor.
corrected.
We're going back. All right, beans.
Don't you
Beans.
think
70,000
We hadn't. The beans of that time were poison.
you
They
guys
had-
don't see
and
the
size of-
value in getting a bite of that delicious tomato, a little bite of the mushroom, a
want
little
any
bite of the
tomato.
sausage? You eat all that at once? You don't think that'll be tasty?
Oh, what a novel concept. A little bite of everything at once. Then we can't taste how awful each individual thing is. Great. We'll just taste salt and blood. That's what this whole meal is. It's nothing but salt.
Dude, these complaints sound like a fucking 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
you're
don't
gonna
wanna
make
hurt your
me
feelings,
you're
but
gonna make me eat things that aren't immediately yummy?
You're coming
Oh,
off a little vegan here.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to break out the long daggers, but you're sounding a little vegan
Mhm.
with your salt and blood complaints.
This is pretty
Salt
gay.
and blood is some of my favorite things.
I love
I'm
salt
not
and
eating
blood.
that.
You don't like salt
I'm
and
telling you,
blood?
this is clearly a
I
bad
think
breakfast.
Kyle's doing a bit.
so-
Those tomatoes especially look delicious, and
I
I'll
don't
risk-
want those.
Yeah,
roasted
those
ass
tomatoes look fantastic, and
Oh,
Woody
I
and
can't
I are
wait
on
for
the
a
same
mouthful
page.
of watery tomato. Yum. Wait, that'll wash the
Oh.
beans down.
I
Wow!
want
Wow,
to put enough salt on them that my
imagine-
blood pressure goes back up.
Imagine telling on yourself the way Kyle just did with those tomatoes. Oh, it would be watery and disgusting.
It
You've
is. Look
never
at
had
it.
a tasty tomato, dude.
Do you think that's an American tomato that they've got there? No, that's one of those sickly British tomatoes.
Look at it; it's beautifully browned and
It's
tasty.
beautifully
great.
brown. That's just what they look like when you cut them. That's a dirty tomato. They
No, it's
dropped
not.
it. You think that's
You're-
charred? You think they charred that tomato on a grill?
I think
That's
that.
dirty.
That's
No,
charred.
that tomato has a scab.
My grandparents
No.
had tomato plants. I saw what they looked like charred.
In England,
You're
they had
wrong.
English tomato plants.
Have you seen England?
They
It's good
behave
growing
differently
shit.
magically across the pond.
The whole thing is overgrown. The country. It rains. It's all green. They can
Kyle,
grow tomatoes, I'm sure.
You are so
They
wrong.
do not grow tomatoes in England. There's no fucking way they do.
They get them
Wait.
from probably from fucking Italy or
Wait,
Spain.
that can't be true. But I'm
No
not
way they're growing
sure.
tomatoes in England. I don't think they grow anything.
They
there.
probably import it from
whenever I
Italy or
see
Spain,
that-
which have better
Who's that
tomatoes
Top
than
Gear
we do.
guy? When I see that Top Gear guy growing stuff, he's growing like fucking potatoes and lentils and shit.
Tomatoes are widely grown in England, both commercially and by home gardeners.
Wow.
Wow, checkmate there.
How do you even manage having a take so bad? Like I've never been there. Like how do you even consolidate a take so poor?
Defending what is known worldwide as a subpar, disgusting cuisine, and a meal in particular.
English breakfast is what they are seen for as good. The English breakfast is solid. If you get rid of the beans, it's a delicious breakfast. You fucking idiot.
No, it's not. No one wants sauteed mushrooms for breakfast. No one wants an entire tomato. They cut.
I do.
For those who are audio only, they took a whole tomato.
Are you picky? Are you a little picky bitch?
And they took the cut side down on a grill, and then they just threw it into the plate like an apple cut in half. No, thank you. I would rather have some eggs, some bacon, some sausage, some toast, maybe some pancakes or some French toast. But I'm not eating that.
You just named fucking 4 things that are in the meal.
No, they're not. No, they're not. We don't know what's in those sausages. You never did specify. And I don't know what that ham is. That looks wild. That doesn't look like country ham to me. Doesn't look like city ham either, which is what we call the other kind of ham.
Okay, Taylor, let me hit you with this. So we're on the same team. We both think that the breakfast is good.
Yeah.
But I'm also offering like a Denver omelet. Right, an omelet. You got some ham in there, some onions, some tomatoes, whatever you want in your omelet.
I'm all in on that too. That's delicious. I love a Denver omelet.
Does it beat what you saw on that plate? An omelet to your specs?
Actually, I can't even say it doesn't beat it. It's just that English breakfast has so much sausage, so much ham, so many eggs. Like it's a better from a volume perspective.
An even bigger omelet. This plate is an unusually large plate that you don't bump into every day.
Okay. Well, hold on. Now Woody sold me. Yes, I would prefer the gigantic omelet.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to think you only like that British breakfast because the portions were so fucking out of control. Because
they
by the way,
like
no British breakfast will ever look like. Their
that's a big part of it. It's the portions.
That's an absurd take. You've just spoiled your entire argument with your nonsense.
I've spoiled it.
You only spoiled. you only like that breakfast because there's heaps of it. So you're freely admitting that the ingredients themselves, but they gave me so much ham. It's all you can eat. Ham, clearly. I
do wonder how this would go. Like, Taylor, do you want beans for breakfast? No. How about an entire kettle of beans? Well, hold on.
Well, give me a sec. No, I don't want beans.
Gallon of beans.
I don't want
a witch's cauldron of beans.
I don't want beans as any part of my breakfast. Beans is an absurd thing to eat for breakfast, and the British should be shamed for it. But the rest of that meal, the fact that you looked at those perfectly browned tomatoes as something disgusting tells me you don't know flavor. You don't know anything. You don't know the flavor that a slight browning imparts on a tomato. You clearly don't. Look at you quizzically looking at me here.
I've roasted many tomatoes. I've roasted more tomatoes than you've seen.
Oh. No, I've eaten a lot of tomatoes, and you're in.
Well, you're half right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's about time to call it a show.
Terrible breakfast. Even the British know it's terrible.
775.
Check
the links in the description.